Hey, this is Sasha, and thanks for joining me here for another episode on Backstage Income, where I share with you how to build and grow a profitable business. Now, in today's episode, I want to share with you, hey, is it smart to quit your full-time job and do YouTube? That's the big question. Okay, so I think that a lot of people that get into YouTube, they think it's quick and easy money. And maybe you've already been making some videos and you want to go ahead and be a full-time blogger. Hey, this person's showing me their income reports and they're making quite a bit of money, and my job's over here paying me $8 an hour. So I want to go ahead and I'd rather make what they're making. So for you, if this is your thought and your approach and you want to quit your job and you want to do YouTube full time, think long and hard behind it. There's some interesting things about being a full-time YouTuber that, there are some great perks. You have, let's say, hey, here's some pros. Well, you get flexibility on time. So you're flexible on your time. So if you want to spend more time with the family, that kind of thing, then this is fantastic and great. For example, if you also want to go ahead and travel a bit more and use this as a business and deduct those expenses, then this is also a kind of a great thing. But there's some big caveats you really got to think about, like stability. So let's look at some quick cons. Like stability is one thing that people don't know. It's not really in your control. Your income fluctuates. So any earnings that you make, you're making it from the ad revenues, the advertisers, the sponsorships, maybe some donations. So it fluctuates, and many people don't really realize that the stability of that is really that important for them, because especially if you have family or kids, right here. That maybe this is important for you because of the time, all of a sudden the stability of income for your kids becomes even more so important, because hey, your kids have to eat. Your kids have to either go to daycare or they have to go ahead and get some toys. You have to take care of their health expenses, which is another big problem. So if health care is provided from your job at the moment, all of a sudden with YouTube, you don't get that. So there's a lot of issues that you have to think about before you get started. But most people, they think about YouTube as the wrong approach. They think of YouTube, this is the way they look at it. They look at YouTube as their business. Okay, this is their business to make videos so that they can make money. Rather than what they should be thinking about is, hey, here is my business. Okay, this is my business, and YouTube is just part of that business. The other part could be selling a product. What product can you offer other people? The other part could be selling a service. Okay, you have to sell something, because otherwise you're just dependent on ad revenue. And most people don't get that. You should check out our YouTube courses if you're really serious and interested about making money online. Learn how a business works. Learn how to make money online, not just take one thing or one medium and just try to make money from that. Because what you're setting yourself up to do is that, hey, you're just setting yourself up for a stream of income. So here is YouTube, and you have one stream of income that's making you money. But what about if YouTube goes down? Well, you got no product, you got no service, if your income's fluctuating. But if you have customers, if you have products that you're selling, you kind of know, hey, well, I'm getting about 3 orders a day, whatever those orders are. It could be for $2.95, it could be for $100 service a day, it could be something else. But at least then you see the consistency of your total business, not just YouTube, which is just a compartment. That's what I want you to really think about in this video, because pros, cons, I could create another video all about that and be more specific about it. But really, hey, with YouTube, yeah, you could make videos whenever you want. You could pre-film 2 months worth of videos and then go travel. You could spend more time with the family. You could go ahead and have other people create videos. So have other people do the work, and you could sit back and do some of the other stuff, the business part of it, and they're creating videos for you and you're making kind of money. So there's many, many pros that are there to having a YouTube channel, but there's also cons to kind of thinking about YouTube as its own business. And that is, you don't have stability if it's just YouTube. You don't have stability in the income. You need income for your kids. There's no health care. There's no one to kind of guide you. So there's the unknown. And yes, you have other people who are YouTubers, but you kind of, they're not leading you in your journey, in your way. They're not looking at things directly from your perspective to see what is it that you need to do to ramp things up and, you know, build your business. Ultimately, think about it in a bigger way. Build your business around YouTube rather than, you know, build and focus your income all around YouTube alone. You got to build the business part of it. And that's the key that most people miss, is they miss the business part. They just think about it from the YouTube part. Hey, this sounds cool, good to make videos. I want to just start creating some videos and making some money. And yeah, you could do that for a little bit, but it takes a while to ramp things up and make some decent money, because until you have a handful of subscribers that's useful, it's not really that profitable compared to a job, because it takes time to get that going. So instead, what you may want to do and think about is that, hey, if I could actually, even if I have 200 subscribers, right, and I could just sell 3 of those people my product or service for $400, now you're talking. Now you're talking more money, more revenue, more income. And if they have a monthly service that you can provide to them, now you got more of the stability. And that's really what people want, is they want the stability of consistent revenue and income, getting away from their 9-to-5 job, doing whatever it is they're doing. They want to do something else. They want to do something different, something better, something more positive, something more enjoyable. That's really where you probably want to get to initially, but you have to define those kinds of things, and you have to make it kind of a work for you. So anyways, I want to thank you so much for joining me in this week's video. I hope you found it helpful and insightful. So think long and hard before you really start a YouTube channel. We'll make another video talking about the pros and the cons, but you know, think about the stability behind it. Think about, hey, what is it that you really want? What is it that makes sense for you, your family, your kids? And is it worthwhile to give up the stability of your current job to go into YouTube, because the income is not there? And if that is, then I want you to think deeper into, you're building a business. You're not just a YouTube channel. You're building a business online, and where are the streams of income going to come from? That's what you should really be thinking about. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you found this video helpful and insightful. And if you did, subscribe to the YouTube channel by clicking this face icon right here, or join me on my newsletter list by going over here, clicking the link there, enter your name and email address, and then you'll be added for some promos, discounts, coupons, all that good stuff. Thanks again, and remember to do what you love, contribute to other people, but most importantly, live life abundantly. I'll see you next time.